right. Are you guys ready? Is the right one? Yeah, it is. Okay. Anyways, welcome back to Wind Valley Park. And of course, Silas is in here saying I'm late, even though the live stream did start right at noon. Just because we haven't done anything yet doesn't mean I'm late. Silas, you want this stream or not, huh? Do you want it or not? I'm just asking, do you want it or not? Do you want it? Because I could easily end the stream just, right away. If you want me. I'm just kidding. Alright, anyways, welcome back to Wind Valley Park, guys. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It's been a long time. I'm long overdue. Even in this stream, Sword City's going to be revealing their Fire in the Hole card here in about 1:40, I think they said. So I'm probably gonna live react to that when that comes around. We'll see where we're at, but if we're not already done with the episode, but the new Lightning Chaser. You've already seen it, haven't you? You know the character who is visiting the parks and Windleverse name? Oh, the name of the character that's visiting all the parks. Should we just go with Johnny Bowser? I feel like we should go Johnny Bowser for that one. Put those in the comment section. I think, was it Silas or Coastergnome that said that? I can't remember. I think we should go Johnny Bowser. Anyways, Coastergnome, we are going to be visiting Timberwolf. Why did I say Timberwolf? I have no idea why. Timberwood in the next episode. So you're up next. So just so you know. Timberwood will be up next. Alright, here we go. Look at that. No trims. Are you excited about that? No trims. Did I reopen it yet? It's still testing. Oh, crap. I didn't recreate. I gotta adjust this support real quick. I didn't re-support this one. I missed a support. Easy fix, though. We just gotta line her back up. But yeah, Timberwolf is next on my list for parks that we are visiting in Season 1. So I will be visiting the parks every single season, so make sure you have your parks updated for each year as well. So like when we get to 1978, make sure you have your 78 upload ready to go. If you have a 78 edition, make sure you're getting those permits in within fairly soon. Doesn't have to be right now, but we are getting close to summertime in 77, so if you want to make sure they're able to open on time, you start looking into getting those soon. So a mid-season update. Ooh, like where some construction's going on, maybe. Construction updates. If you do have like those files, like a mid 77 update, make sure you upload those, because then we will visit the parks on another episode and we'll look at that construction update. Johnny Bowser will go in and check in on that construction. If you are a beta tester and you already got it accepted during the beta, you don't need to do the permits. You're good to go. Since you've technically already built it, so you're good to go. I forgot about that. You guys don't have to resubmit it. Makes my job a little easier because I've already accepted them, so. But yeah, if you're in the beta, don't worry about resubmitting them. You've already been accepted, so you're good. So you can go ahead and start whenever you guys want to start teasing those or whatnot. That way I can focus on the other permits instead, so I don't have to worry about you guys don't have to worry about resubmitting those since you already did it, you know. Speaking of Wonderverse, I need to work on my 81 edition. It's probably going to take me a while, so I need to make sure I'm continuously making progress on that. I'm so excited for the 81 edition that I've even thought about making an an original theme song for the ride, since you know I actually do have access to create music. If I have the time, I really want to make a theme song for the ride. I think it'd be really, really fun and cool. So the 79 edition, you guys already know what it is, but I'm not going to say it on stream, but very, very small, very, very good. But it is ready to go already, so I already have 79 already done too, so that's actually a pretty large edition as well, but I did finish it a while back, so the 79 is already ready to go, which is actually a fairly large edition. 1980 is going to be a down year for Gold Rock, so because 81 is going to be a big year, so. I'm sorry I'm a little slow here, but I'm trying to eat some lunch right now, too. I didn't give myself enough time to eat lunch before the stream started. That's my fault. But oh yeah, I remember the Timberwood jingle. It's always fun for everyone at Timberwood. I don't know why I love that so much. I thought it was beautiful. That's how far I want to go in. I even want to make theme songs for my rides, like create some original themes. But yeah, we will be visiting Timberwood next. And then what should we do after Timberwood? I'm kind of just going in no particular order, but let's see, Timberwood, and then maybe we'll go to. I gotta remember all the parks we have. We'll probably go to Lakewood Valley after Timberwood for episode 5, and then we still got Hill Country City, Broad Sands Pleasure Beach, and then I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to completely record any console editions. So we have Wildwood Park as well, which is from Umbrella Entertainment. They are our first console edition submission. So we have some other console players, but no one has submitted any parks besides them. So. I'll figure out some sort of episode for the console players. It might not be as good, but because I'm gonna have to use my capture card, and it's gonna be a little interesting to edit, but we'll figure it out. Because Tegid Cam does not exist in console, so the only logical explanation I can do is either stay close to the ground and kind of try and use the controller. I'll try it that way, or I can attach myself to a guest and use the guest camera view. But the only thing is I can't control them, so I don't know where they're gonna go. So I don't think that will really work. Yeah, Mystic has not submitted his yet. If he has, I haven't looked at it yet. It's been a couple days since I've looked at submissions, so. But anyways. Everything's. This area just opened. Remember the American family area just opened with 2 new coasters. We do have the Wind Valley Forest Express that I forgot to change the name of. I love that I forgot to change the actual name of it, because it did get relocated, because it used to be where Forbidden Timbers is. And then we do have Liberty Spin, a new mock ride family spinning coaster. Area turned out pretty good. We also have the Silas Swings, Can't forget about the Silas Swings. And then Liberty Spin, and then we have the Key Cups, and then we have like a little mini drop tower ride for the kiddos. So everyone's starting to head that way a little bit. We have over 8,000 guests in the park right now, and if we go over, we do still have one more ride in storage as well. Almost forgot about it, but Timber Flip is still in storage, sitting in the backstage. And we also have our fireworks display every night. The gnome hopper. The Silas Swings. But anyways, Forbidden Timbers over here. The park's doing really well. Obviously, we have $1.7 million right now. I never really, I always underestimated the beauty we have here. It's not the right time of day for that shot, but we gotta go, I think 4 or 5 p.m. I think 5 p.m. Go, there we go. Yeah. Like, look at this. When you look at it, the skyline is absolutely breathtaking when you actually take a look at it. It's actually incredible. Did you name the balloon? Yeah, it's Baldo Balloons. It is. I can't believe for some reason, actually did that. Why did I actually name him that? Can't believe I got pressured into actually naming them that. Yeah, we got a pretty sick skyline here. You can see almost every ride from here, too. Or coaster-wise. At Star Rush, Lightning Chaser, Manta Ray. See the RMC in the back with Iron Rider. Forbidden Timbers, you can see. Sea King. Very way back there, you can still see Heat Wave. And then, yeah, peeking through the trees there, you can see Thunder Jolt, too. Only one you can't really see is Liberty Spin and America Express, so because they're pretty small. But yeah, it is June. I gotta update that. I'll try and remember to update that. Maybe we'll do that. Sorry, I got one more slice of pizza left after this one. Then we'll get started. I do like this sky that I have. It's like your sunset sky. Yeah, I'm surprised no journalist has interviewed anyone for Gold Rock Park. I opened it up. It's like, hey, anyone want to interview Greg Whalen, the CEO? We have confirmed that we are working with Aerodynamics for 2 more attractions in the future. So, we're not going to talk about them, but to be honest, there are a lot of custom manufacturers in the Wendleverse server right now. A lot of custom ones. And I don't feel like they're gonna get much business. That's just me, and I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I'm just saying, like, because there's so many of them, and I do my own work, so I'm not going to be probably using any of them. If I do anything, maybe if I, like, add a flat ride or something, because some of them have, like, carousels and stuff like that. I think a few of them do. I might just say, hey, I'll buy a carousel from you, you know. Stuff like that. You know, I just feel like most theme park chains are probably going to just build their own stuff. I'm very surprised. I am very surprised how many custom manufacturers we have in the server. I thought everyone was going to go for the theme park chain, but the manufacturer has been the most popular so far. Like, they're giving themselves quite a bit of competition, because they all are competing with each other, technically. And then you have the console manufacturers as well, so they're very limited on who they can share their stuff with as well, so... Just flying around here. Okay, I'm almost done with my pizza. And then we'll actually get to building. I promise, don't worry. I know I'm wasting a lot of time. But I'll also do a live reaction of Silver Dollar City's unveiling of the pumper wagon. We're firing the hole. Yeah, Poe is putting together some really cool stuff. I think he's done kind of the coolest stuff so far on the server when it comes to custom manufacturers. Not saying the other ones are doing a bad job or anything, but I think Poe has really stepped up his game. He's doing great. I feel like if anyone goes for a custom manufacturer, it's going to be him. He has a really cool logo. Not saying that matters, but it does matter. He's really going all out. I might have to go with Matrix rides. Maybe just everyone will merge together into Matrix rides. If they're not doing well. That is kind of a move you could do. Like, hey, we're not doing well, why don't we merge with our competitor and we can just build stuff with them. And get a console player in there that does the console work for the manufacturer, stuff like that. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I should have ate a little bit sooner, but that's what happens when I schedule streams right at lunchtime, so... And I was getting hungry right before the stream, and I was like, I gotta make something to eat. I'm a professional streamer. I know what I'm doing. That's why I was a little... that's honestly why I was a little late, because I was waiting for my food to finish. Alright, here we go. Why don't we actually do stuff? How about that? So... There's a big gap right here in the space section that we need to fill. And that is what it's going to be today. That's what we're going to be working on today. It's not going to be anything crazy big, guys, so don't expect that. We are going to be doing some cool stuff. I want to make this area look good, though, again. And it's within the space section. So, kind of the sci-fi space section that this morphed into. It used to be... This was supposed to be like a family area at one point, and that's what these rides were here for. But we removed those rides because they knew after we built Star Rush and Star Flyer and everything, it just started to morph more into the space area. So that's kind of what it is now, and that's kind of like what we're embracing now. So, so we're gonna head into this and actually start to fill in the gaps here. For this. So what we need to do, actually what I need to do is start my recording. So let me make sure everything is looking good on that. You guys won't be able to see this, thankfully, because let's see, video capture. Let me make sure all my settings are good, because if I don't make sure my settings are good, they're not going to be good. So you don't need to worry about audio too much. Microphone... X. Not that it matters, because I don't think I'm going to record my audio. I think we're good. As long as I can capture the video, that's all I care about. Alright, here we go. Alrighty, we're going to start the recording for the episode now, so... Hey, Silas with the 11 months. I don't know if you ever heard of Crazy Saxophone Solo. One of his live songs that I'd love to hear your thoughts on sometimes. I should do, like, a music stream. Maybe on the JLW music channel, where I can react to some of the stuff you guys send me. Only thing is, I'd have to worry about copyrights and stuff. Maybe I could just do it silent and make the music silent where I can hear it, but it's not going to show up on stream, maybe. And I can react to it, but... yeah, I really want to do stuff on JLW Music again and JLW Films. Get those two channels also a little bit more active. So, all right, here we go. Alt F9, and we have begun our recording. Everything's still running okay. Obviously, the frame rate's a little dodgy, mostly because the park is so big, and we have 8,200 guests in here. So, all right. So my first thought is we're gonna add 2 new flat rides. And I know I'm supposed to be a little bit secretive about this, but I'm going to have to place them, so you guys are going to see them anyways. I think we're going to move Timber Flip over here into the sci-fi section and retheme it to more of a sci-fi theme. So we're going to give it a new repaint. We're going to add one other one. So this Timber Flip has been in storage for quite a few years now, ever since we put in Forbidden Timbers. And now we are going to get it back. Lighting back to 10 a.m. so we can see it a little bit better. So I think we're going to place Timber Flip. And I can rearrange all this. I don't have to keep all the old cues and stuff if I don't want to. But I got an idea for it, if that makes sense. We're going to try and reuse some of the cue pieces and stuff like that. I'm going to try and reuse some of it. So you can see that this is some rounded pads, but we're going to use these square ones into it. So we're going to decorate these up a little bit too. So I'm going to actually add some decorative stuff to it. Probably just move the exit to where it's lined up. Exit, exit, exit. How do we move the exit? I forgot. Exit, exit, move exit. There it is. That way we can just line up with the existing path. We could do invisible, like natural invisible paths, so kind of like that. So it kind of blends into the rounded pad here. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna recolor it. We're gonna give it some blues, grays, silvers, stuff like that. So the old Timber Flip is making a change here. And we'll have to give it a new branding, new name. Alright, so we're going to go here into the queue. I might give it some custom fences too. We're going to just revive everything. I'm also going to recolor these curbs into something a little bit more fitting that fits the ride. We're probably going to give it like silver and blue, just so it matches the ride color scheme. We're going to have to rearrange these a little bit too. Do blue and kind of like a gray. That way it kind of matches up a little bit better. That one. This curb's gonna back around here and reconnect that one. I just love hearing those pirate jigs on the whirligig ride. They're incredible, aren't they? Alright, we do have some overhauling to do. I might even redo the queue a little bit here as well. get me wrong, we're gonna try and keep as much as we can. We're gonna try and repurpose stuff, but we still want stuff to look a little bit different. It's way over there. We are golden there. I kind of want to do something like that, where our still round around. But I'm gonna do a like this. We're gonna redo all this a little bit. So everything's just gonna. So again, like I said, we're gonna do our best to reuse some stuff, but. Want this to look a lot better because I would say I was very lazy when I built this, or built these queues and stuff. That's why I used the bigger pieces, because I knew it would be a little faster. So that's what we did. That's what I did. I used these larger pieces, mostly because I knew it would be a little bit quicker. We are going to change that a little bit here. Again, gonna try and reuse a good amount here. Repurpose. These railings. Ooh, they're not part of part of it. Just standing on their own there. Anyways, we're gonna redo that. I think we're gonna do our own custom, we're gonna do our own custom pathing underneath for the whole entire pad. What if there were 2 Windowverse playlists on your channel? One that was your videos and one that was all the Windowverse videos from all Windowverse creators. So have one that also you guys create as well. So create a playlist from your guys' channels, from your perspective. I actually do like that idea as well. Well, I might actually add it, if you guys tease anything, or if you put out videos that unveil stuff, you reveal something that might actually go in the official one. The official playlist as well, potentially. That's what I'm thinking. That's all going to be involved, so. Alright. So, even though this is going to be a smaller edition, I'm still going to overhaul. The idea is to kind of overhaul all of this, so. But we're gonna have specific episodes, kind of like what I've been doing. But then I also want to include any reveals or stuff like that as well. So everything's gonna be. I want everything involved. We might even do a nice little queue cover here. Some sorts. That will look nice. But yeah, we're gonna put in some of these fencings, these railings. Make the queue a little bit more customized. And a little bit better overall. Okay. so like that's gonna be your queue there, and then we are gonna have a ride booth. I think I might actually use my own ride booth here that I have. Operator's booth. We have a big one and a small one. We'll see which one we can fit in. That's what it usually depends on. Which one can we actually fit? You know? Underground. I think we could... Can we fit this big one in? I would have to test the ride because obviously it's going to be going forwards there and it might hit the roof there, so we might actually need to check that. At least, very least, we need to push this back as far as possible. Probably sink it down a little bit too. Make the booth a little bit lower than what it was intended to be. So. And then, of course, we will recolor it as well. And I might actually add some metal roofing, because this doesn't actually probably fit the vibe of it too well. I might make my own custom booth here. I think that might actually contact there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to push test. And I want these in mid-swing. Okay, they do raise up a little bit first. You can see already how close it is to the booth. That's going to be challenging to kind of work around. You're going to have to make... I'm probably going to have to make a narrow booth here. Because that's going to be hard to work around. Alright, no worries. We'll conjure something up here. For sure. I might even... Like, it might not be much of a booth at all, but... We're going to try and do something here. Hold on. I did download a few new toolkit items, by the way, too. Oh, we're going to autosave. Hold on. Hang on. Those darn autosaves. I hope Planet Coaster 2 fixes this to where the saving process is not as brutal. You know? I'm gonna make a very weird booth here. Very unique booth. It's gonna be interesting. Every time I get invested in making something, autosave always hits. I've seen the first 2 episodes. I haven't watched the rest because Jess was on a California trip and I didn't want to watch it without her, so we should be watching the rest of the episodes here soon. Because Loki is her favorite, so... I'd imagine we will be watching... Probably we'll watch an episode or 2 tonight, hopefully. I'm going to see if she's up to watching some tonight, since, since I'm off today, it'll be nice. I'll watch the time, too, because we got about an hour before the unveiling of the new Fire in the Hole cars. Come on, this is a brutal autosave. This autosave is being brutal. Come on now. This is a really brutal autosave. Come on, man. Dude, this is ridiculous. It's gonna do a crash, isn't it? It's gonna try and crash on me, isn't it? I can see it now. I hate autosaves so much in this game. It can be a lifesaver sometimes, but at the same time, it is just as much as a pain in the butt. I could see my recording going on and off, because when it autosaves, it, like, spazzes out as well. This is ridiculous. This is a really bad one. This is a very bad one. My goodness. Yeah, I think the game might crash because of how bad this one is. The game just might crash. Not like crash, but it will say not responding, and then all you gotta do is hit cancel. Don't close it. If you close it, it's gonna close out your game. You're gonna lose your progress, probably. Well, it may have, the autosave may have worked, but always click cancel, and then it immediately starts responding after that. Yeah, I think this might crash. This is one of the worst autosaves. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got it. Okay, we're good for another hour. We have here. What are these? We got it. We got some new cool pieces here. Okay, I want to find a metal roof. Yeah, these are in game, so but I think I might use them though, because they're a very sci-fi kind of feel to them. So go ahead and put another one here, but I'm going to put it this way because we're basically, my idea here is we're going to go around like this. We're just going to cover the booth with this front part with these little panels. Should probably make this a scenery group. I wonder if changing the time between autosaves increases the auto saves times, because mine are never that long. Have you watched my tutorial on how to make them longer? You just got to do a little bit of math, because you got to put, when you go into the source, or the little code thing, where you have to change it, you've got to put it in, with it asks for seconds, so you got to do it in seconds. Okay, let's do a full piece. So the way I wanted to do this booth is you'll have this piece going in here, and then might be a little big, but it's gonna be a bit big, so I might actually continue to just use these little panels. And then we're gonna go out. We'll go here. And we're not going to make it very tall either. So this piece is going to go out a little bit here. That way we can have a little bit of space to go in here. I actually think I'm going to make this side a little bit smaller. Booth isn't going to be huge, big by any means. Go in here and just place these little panels like this. And then you can kind of see that we're not going to be able to go very tall with this. So But now we're going to go with some columns. So we're going to find some columns to use. We might just use these steel pieces because that would be the most... Probably the best thing to do is to use like some metal pieces like this. We're probably not going to go any higher than this roof right here for the actual booth. I'm going to keep that height kind of true. So I'm just going to put some support beams here. So these are going to be beams that are going to just kind of support the roof and everything. Kind of like so. Because we're going to put and we're going to use a flat roof because obviously nothing else is going to work very well. So let's go toolkit items. And there is a tin or metal type roof that I like to use that I think will look good on here. Not this one. This one, I think if I put in roof, it actually comes up. Where is it? This one might work, but I might have to use the smaller version. I'm actually looking at. This one's going to be a little bit too big, so we're going to have to use the single piece one. There's one that you can use like single pieces with. I just got to remember what it's called. I guess they have smaller pieces. Actually, yeah, we can use the smaller ones here. I didn't think about that. It does have smaller ones. These ones will work. And then we just kind of detail them. There we go. That should be a good enough clearance. I don't know if I'll cover up this. Let's see if this is peaceful. Good idea for that. Yeah, we can do that. We can sure do that. Be consistent, you know, with the same textures. And then I might put a piece around that will make it look a little bit better. We have like a small piece, small thin piece, kind of like a frame. It needs something small though. For the look that I want. This will just make it look a lot better. Could use the wood pieces, but I don't really want to avoid using wood if possible. Unless we can make it look like it's not wood. We have just a nice small piece that I could use. Maybe try this. Just don't know how it's going to look overall on the inside too. Yeah, I saw that Infinity Flyer train that they revealed for GCI. I did see that. So I guess they're getting a big GCI with Titan Track. Is it going to be all Titan Track? Do we know that? Or is it going to be just parts of it Titan Track? I didn't know if that was revealed yet. If we knew that info. I was curious if we knew that info or not. I might go toolkit items because there's a lot more smaller pieces on the toolkit items. Are there any metal pieces here that we can use that are small? And a metal wall? No. Are there any beams? I should just look at beams. Something like this. Let's go with a maybe 2 meter. Yeah, something like this. Just literally just like an arch shape basically would work perfect. This is basically all I wanted. Just for decorative reasons, you know? We'll just kind of top off this roof and make it look a little bit better. Just to give it that little bit of framing look to it. You just want it to look nicer. The way the roof just looks a little bit nicer and clean. And it just kind of puts everything together. We'll have the 2 meter. Which one are we using? This is the beam. By 2 cm. Oh, wait, no, not 2 by 2. It's the bigger one. That one's too small. 1 meter. This one, 10 by 10. That's what we want. 10 by 10. There's so many sizes. There's some small ones in there too, so I'll have to keep that in mind because that could actually come in handy later. Sometimes it can be hard to find some small pieces in Planet Coaster when you really want to use smaller pieces for some stuff, you know. It can be a little bit challenging at times. Find that kind of stuff. So drop all the way to the beginning. Man, too bad that park's not going to be in the US. Imagine if it was in the US, I'd probably go right away, go check it out, but its location complicates things a bit. Alright, not too bad. Nice little booth in here. We'll give a bar stool here, which I like to use for our operators. Give them a little chair to sit in. Give them a little stool. And then usually I like to put in some cabinet in here for like paperwork and stuff like that. Being a ride operator, I know what kind of stuff is in our op booths, so. Give them everything they need. No, honestly, should be fine, but let's maybe even put a chain up here. So only the operator and there, so they. Barrier there for when the ride's in motion. Alright, so that's that. And now I want to give this a different cover. Do we have anything in here? Thinking about doing like some sort of metal pathing of some sorts, but something that just fits the theming a bit, you know. Let's see if we have anything in here we could use. Type steel, metal, see what all comes up. Where's the steel root? This isn't I think so. We do have this one now, but it is very small. If we had something a little bit, or something bigger than that, I would definitely use it. I need to push play. Keep an eye on the time. It is after 1 now, so we're getting closer. Ah, I might actually just use this roof out. Same thing we used to through the roof. Give it a different color. Might be fine. Don't have to go all the way there. We can about right here, maybe. Getting it to line up with this is the tough part, but we do have lots of different sizes that we can do, so that might simplify it a little bit for us. See, we are getting a few fighting textures right there, which is going to try and be mean to us. But when we get to these tight spots, we could use these smaller pieces to hide it all. I'm going to try and keep the same angles if I can. Try and blend those together as best as we can. Let's go ahead and pull this all the way down here. And go as far as it will allow us to. And we'll go to the medium one here. Alright. Let this go as far as we can. Try to cover as much ground as we can before we have to use the small pieces. Trying to line up the edges too, so it all flows nicely together. That. Okay, we should be able to fill in the end here pretty easily now. Should work just fine. Good. Got this half over here, this portion done over here. We just kind of had to do the same thing on the other side. Put larger pieces in place here as far as we can. Far as it will allow us. All at the same time avoiding fighting textures. All at the same time. Which means we're gonna have to put one tiny one here. Just to get rid of. I did have some wonkiness go on here. Lining up. I need to move. This one. It's combining these two, that's what it is. No one will notice. You guys. I think this is gonna look pretty cool. We gotta do our best to give it a sci-fi-ish theme. There. It's fun avoiding these fighting textures. I don't know why they fight so much. I don't think it's that fun to fight. Okay. Got most of the major parts. We just got this little bit here. As much as this will allow me is how far we're gonna go. Medium piece. Hooray! Do you regret doing all this? Absolutely not. It's worth it in the end. There we go, we got that. Now we just got over here by... Probably change this path now since this would cover it, so I don't have those weird wooden pieces there. Probably change it now. Should be good to change it now. The old timber flip. Repurposed. Into this ride. I don't know if I have a name for it yet, but it's alright. This with a medium. Fighting textures. Good. We're good. All good here. I'm just gonna take this, sink it down to the same level, so it can also be the transition. And if we go to paths here, we'll just switch it to a normal path. Right there. And I might cover the exit up with like some theming and stuff, so because it is kind of awkwardly there. And we're gonna recolor this path to this. This is apparently obstructed, even though there's already a path piece there. Okay. Oh, that one's obstructed too. Don't know how that works out, but okay. Making us go further outside. It's weird. Why is... Because of that corner right there. Okay. Corner right there that is preventing us from putting this in perfectly. Where's there it is? I'm gonna try and way outside here. Smooth this out a bit. A little bit. Fortunately, means we gotta adjust some of those pieces, but it is what it is. Hopefully, we don't have to mess with the have to a little bit. Looking that way. I got a better idea. I actually got an idea. Why don't we just use the path covers? And use these. Problem solved. Where am I at? Here I am. Is this the wrong one? This one? It's this one, isn't it? I can remember where I'm at. Same thing with these over here. Just a little bit of tinkering here and there. Go. Perfect. Alright. Now we just got to do some fencing. We go. All good. Be on our way. Curb setup, we have plenty of space. longest time, I kept trying to figure out what I was going to do with this area. Now I've settled on this. So. Of just adding 2 new flat rides to replace the old ones. And rides that have a little more excitement, because the last rides did not do so well here, which I think was the teacups and the chair swing. They did not have a good run here. No one rode them, so I'm hoping that maybe since these have a little, these will be thrill rides, so I'm hoping since they have a little bit more thrill factor to them, that they usually are a little more popular. So when you get more thrilling attractions. Yep. Ends together like this. There we go. I got it. Got it. Mission accomplished. Now we move on to the next. Next piece of the puzzle. We got a good amount of traffic coming here. I think these rides will do a lot better in this direction, and we're using an older ride. We're rebranding it, retheming it. So it was put into storage for quite a few years, and we're bringing it back because we weren't done with it yet. Oh, Falcon's flight train is gonna get revealed. Yeah. I have to react to that too. Is there like a live stream that we can watch where we can see all that stuff happening? OSDC is gonna be obviously streaming theirs from Facebook, so I didn't know if there's a anywhere we can see that happen live. As I said, I'd like to maybe do some live reactions. Potentially, so. Let's get this fencing done here. Okay, so we'll just have to settle for videos or pictures once they get posted. Good gravy trains. Now that's a train that I want to see. Alright, that's looking pretty neat. This guy does need to be think we repurposed this spot pretty well. I think there's still more we could do with it, but... Alright, I'm going to be back in just a few moments. Good gravy. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Maybe we should start on the second ride. Let's take a look at the... Looks like we're at 4.36. Classic. It is considered a classic, so that's why we want to keep that in there. Necessary because it is a classic, because the purpose of rebranding is to put it back to established instead of like old. Coaster industry check. I've seen the Top Thrill ones, Top Thrill 2 and Comet and Oh, is that the B&M? It's so weird seeing them have over-the-shoulder lap bars. B&M's starting to do some new things. Very cool. Can't wait to see the good gravy trains. Shoulder lap bars are the trend now, which it is amazing. I love those restraints, and it should just be the standard by now because they're so comfortable, and you still feel so free. That's what I love about them, is that you feel so free, and they're super comfortable. It's just nothing but pluses there. Nothing but pluses there. Like Mock Rides has it perfected with their ride, a lot of their rides, you know, with like Time Traveler and Copperhead Strike, you know, Blue Fire, all those that kind of train. Those seats are absolutely incredible. And then I think Intamin is been doing them a lot lately too. So now to see B&M do it, and obviously now Zamperla is doing it as well with the Top Thrill 2 trains, with the Lightning trains. Like, they're just perfect. Like, it checks all the boxes. Comfortable, and you feel free. So, like, you have nothing over your shoulders, you have nothing on your legs restricting you. They're just perfect. Alright, as for the other ride here, I was going to do a sci-fi type of theme, and I never used this. Like, I never used this ride for anything. The Looper. And it has that spaceship kind of style theme already to it, so this was the other ride I was planning on putting in here. Mostly because it does fit the footprint pretty well, It's a little bit bigger than the other one. It is kind of a similar ride. It is different, but it is a similar kind of ride to Temper Flip. It's kind of like a larger version, except you're going to be spinning. Oh my gosh, those good gravy trains. Look at those. Yeah, it even has the gravy jumping out. Fire in the hole will be at 140, by the way, if someone wants to tell Jake. 140, yeah, there you go, Silas, you get it. And they're going to probably be going live here soon, so I definitely want to hold their Facebook up for when that happens, because I do want to watch that announcement, or that reveal. For sure. I think the new Fire in the Hole trains look really, really good. At least and all the concept art and everything, I think they're looking very good. Very great. So I'm excited to see the real thing in action, like the actual real car. I think we're gonna put this around right here. This will be a brand new ride. I'm actually gonna give it like one. I think I'm gonna give it one extra lane of queue line here too. Might actually go up here and then have it come around. I think that's what we're gonna do. Hold on. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna go to Holiday World. I'm gonna try and I really want to get some Hollywood Night tickets. That's my goal. Will I be able to get them? We'll see. I think don't you have to be in like a coaster group or club or something? I guess now the time is for me is I guess it's time for me to join one, finally. And I never really wanted to, but I have to experience Hollywood Nights. I just have to. I got to, I want a trimless ride so bad on Voyage, so... Join Coaster Crew to race. Is it really easy to join? How do you join? Do you just apply and then they accept you? And how long does that take? Because I need to do that probably soon. I'm just curious, because I think the tickets go on sale on the 29th for Hollywood Nights, so... I'm curious of how to join, because I probably should be in a coaster club. Not that I really, really want to, but... It's a fee, like, monthly. Is it really? That's dumb. Is there any that are free? Because, like, that's really stupid. To be a part of a club, you have to pay monthly. That's kind of ridiculous. It's a little scammy. Is it like is there like a one-time fee? Like, I'm fine with a one-time fee as long as it's not too crazy much. That's dumb that you have to be part of a coaster group. Like, you should just be able to have to buy the tickets and you're good. Like, why do you have to be a part of one of those? This is yearly. How much does it cost yearly? Do you know? I'd imagine you know if you're in Ace. If it's not like a ridiculous amount, I'm fine with it, I guess, but like... Because I'm not ever going to use anything. I work at a park, so like I'm not going to ever use any of those benefits, like the ERTs that stuff that they do. I don't get to travel that much either, so... But I want to experience... I just want to experience Voyage trimless. Has to be a member, so if you know someone who is... That's the thing, I don't know anybody. That's the problem. Well, I might have someone, because I know someone that did go to Hollywood Nights. I do have a friend that did go. I should ask him. I should see if he could just get me set up, like, and that way I can just get the tickets, you know, because that's all I want. That's literally all I want. I don't want to have to pay a fee to get into a club and then have to pay the tickets to get to Hollywood Nights. Like, that's just for one event, you know? $30 a year. That's not bad, I guess. That doesn't seem too bad. I was expecting, like, hundreds, which I'm glad to hear that it's not. It's kind of a little scamish. A little bit of a scam, if you ask me. Okay, we might pause here, because I kind of want to go react to the unveiling of the Fire in the Hole trains, which is going to be in about 6 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and pause my recording, and we're going to head over to Facebook here. I didn't realize you had to pay to be in a coaster crew. Oh, they're already teasing it. Fire Chief is here ready to unveil the new Fire in the Hole pumper wagons. Oh boy. Let's see. I got it underneath the thing. I legit thought being part of a coaster club was, like, gonna be free. I had that impression that it was free, but I guess it's not. Like, why isn't it free? Pumper wagon unveiled tomorrow. Well, today, which is today now, but... guess I'm kind of just waiting for, Soror City to go live. Train is revealed at 1:55. The good gravy trains are so funny. They look great, though. I love it. Gee willikers. That's some good gravy. Thought about putting some, just a few queue covers here. I might actually do that before the end. The 6.98 on this one, so this is gonna do really good. Just have a high nausea rating, though. the main downside with this ride, but it has a really high excitement rating, which is always great. I know Silas said he's an ace, so... I don't know. I just have never had any interest in actually joining a club or any sort of coaster club or anything like that. I don't know why, but now I really have less interest because it costs money. I know they get like ERT and stuff, but honestly, so many people show up to it, some of those ERT events, that it's like, sometimes I don't even think it's worth it, because you're going to be standing in line for that ERT. You still have to stand in line. Because so many people from the club are there. It's like all old people. Not really, no. I think Ace is like the oldest one. So Ace has been going on for a while. It's one of the big. It's definitely the biggest one. For sure. Are you live yet, Silver Dollar City? I'm waiting on you. Oh, I wonder if they're going on live on YouTube too. Probably just Facebook. Let's see what they said. Yeah, we'll watch our Facebook live stream at 1:40, which should be starting in 1 minute. Maybe you got that vibe just because, you know, a lot of, you know, again, it's the oldest one, so maybe there's a lot of old people in it as well. But no, there's a lot of young people in it. That's... Why is it... I don't know why RMC teases the T-Rex for no reason. I've noticed that. I feel like they're just trolling at this point. Alright, SDC, it's 1:40. Where you at? Where are you at, bruh? I'd imagine probably Joey's there. Maybe. I don't know. He might not be there. Maybe Brad Thomas is there. I know the fire chief is. Joey's our social media guy at SDC, so I'd imagine he would be there. I think he was there for the Time Traveler unveil. I'm pretty sure. It's 1:41. $141. And guess who's not live? You're late. I want a refund. Where's my refund? Where's my refund? They're not live. Come on, bruh. It'd be so cool to go to IAPA. Why aren't they alive? It's 1:43. Y'all slacking. Oh, there it is. I found it. Live stream will begin shortly. Alright. I don't know if I should have it muted or not. Probably should have it muted. Should probably have it muted, right? Probably should have it muted. At least for now, it has music. There's Joey. I told you it was Joey.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome.
Hi, Joey.
To City's Facebook live stream.
Oh. Joey, you froze. What happened? There you are.
Big unveiling of Silver Dollar City's brand new Fire in the
Don't
Hole
copyright me.
wagons. That's right. The pumper wagon is directly behind me right now, as you can see, and we are here in sunny Orlando, Florida, at the IAPA conference. That's right.
There's 369 viewers.
Attractions of professionals, thousands of people converge here at the Orange County Convention Center every single year, and we're here partnering with Rock.
Oh gosh, their quality sucks. Why you keep freezing, Joey?
The brand new pumper wagon.
Joey, why you freezing? Joey, I can't understand what you're saying. You keep freezing on me.
All over the world here to come watch this big reveal that's about to happen in just a few moments. And it's a big year here at Silver Dollar City. Of course, we've got America's best theme park Christmas event going on right now. That's right, it's an old-time Christmas. The 5-time winner, as a matter of fact, of the best theme.
Joey. Joey.
Wait till the live stream's over, then you could go vote for us. But go to silverdollarcity.com/vote, cast your vote today and every day until the contest ends, and you can help us become the 6-time winner of America's best theme park Christmas event. Christmas at Silver Dollar City, there's nothing.
I helped put up some of the lights this year, by the way.
The original, the iconic, the legendary, the history-making Fire in the Hole. That's right, Fire in the Hole closes its doors on December 30th. You've still got about...
We actually get an employee event on the 31st. We get to ride Fire in the Hole on the 31st, day after closing.
We are looking forward to next spring when the new Fire in the Hole opens up. If you love the old Fire in the Hole, I promise you are going to love the new Fire in the Hole. And part of the new Fire in the Hole is, of course, this pumper wagon right here behind me.
I think I have... Is that the... I think I have that scarf. I actually got one. I actually snagged one of the goodie boxes from the announcement day. Is that the same scarf? There's a scarf in it. It's a Fire in the Hole scarf.
So again, Fire in the Hole opens up.
I'm actually gonna look.
You might be saying, "Well, I want to come ride Fire in the Hole. What's the best way to do that?" Well, of course.
What's the best way to do that? Drive to Branson. What do you mean? What's the best way to do that, Joey?
It's the most bring a friend tickets, the best discounts. You need to be buying your season pass right now. You can get it for $13.50 a month with a 10-month payment plan that ends at the end of this month.
Is this the same?
By November 30th. That's right, and you can get your season pass at the lowest price. And of course,
I don't know if this is the same. I think it is, but mine looks darker.
like Street Fest,
Maybe it's just the color on the stream. I don't know.
Harvest Festival, and of course, Old Time Christmas, which is going on right now.
Nice scarf,
Right
though.
now, we're here in Orlando. We're at IAPA.
I think it's the same scarf.
To unveil the brand new
Yeah, the scarf he has. I'm holding in my hands right now.
Behind me, we've got a resident firefighting band, Casey and the Attaboys. They're playing. And
Oh, they're there again.
and
That's who I was
their
hearing.
concert going on right now. As soon as they're done playing, then we're gonna start the reveal, and of course, you're gonna see the brand new pumper wagon. So take it away, Casey.
Why don't we? It was the same band during the announcement. I don't know if all this is copyrighted, so I'm not sure if I should even let it play. Don't copyright. Well, it keeps lagging, so it keeps starting and stopping, so I don't think I'll get copyrighted. Need to fix your live stream, bruh. See what people are saying. Oh, they're singing Burning Ring of Fire. I'm gonna pause it. There, I'm gonna mute it. I mean, it's a live performance, so it probably wouldn't matter, but... This quality's really bad. Because it keeps lagging really, really badly. Oh, now it's black screen. Joey, fix the stream. Fires went wild. How many viewers are there? 808 viewers right now. Is that Brad? I can't tell. I see a bald person. Is that Brad Thomas? No. Maybe it is. Is that Brad? I think that's Brad. It looks like Brad. Right there. Is that Brad? Brad, is that you? I can't tell. It's pixelated. I think that's Brad right there. Brad, you better go over to the Intamin booth this year, man. We need some sort of Intamin. I'm sure he was having fun at the Vekoma booth, I bet, though. Oh, and we're black screened again. Joey's really funny. He's a really good social media guy. I'm sure you've seen him in Facebook and everything and how he responds to people. It's really funny. Are we ready?
Sure, they're on silent. Now we don't want any of
my
our
left ear is
critics
enjoying
getting
this.
antsy thinking that there's an alarm sounding off. Now we are just moments away from unveiling some of the new.
Newest what? I can't tell. The live stream froze.
Come on over, Casey. Can you keep that sweet music rolling for these fine folks?
Oh, they're still... Okay, they're not ready yet. I thought we were getting close there for a minute, but nope, we're still doing some music. Yeah, we might get to 1,000 views. They're at 907. I think these trains are going to look really, really cool, though. All the concept art looks really, really cool. So I'm excited to see what the car looks like in real life. And I think the onboard audio is going to be in front of you, not behind you on the seat. I think most are behind you, so like the onboard audio is going to be playing towards you, because it's going to be in the front part of the car, like facing towards you, from what I saw. I think the fire chief's going to be talking to us the whole time, kind of like Ned Oakley during Big Bear Mountain. He's going to be talking to us the whole time, and it will really help tell more of the story a little bit better, which is what I'm excited for, because some of those older dark rides, it's hard to follow the story, but when you actually have audio the whole time, basically going through the story with you, you know. I don't think there's going to be any screens. I just don't see SDC doing any, like, projections or anything like that. If they do any projections, maybe of like a night sky in the above you, maybe I could see maybe that, but like no like screens with like scenes or anything like that. I don't think. But when you think about it, $30 million is a huge investment, but at the same time, for a dark ride, when you see like other dark rides that do like ridiculous theming and animatronics, I don't think there's going to be that many animatronics. I think it's going to be mostly mannequins with a few animatronics in there. And I'm curious how they're going to do fire effects, if they're going to be cheap with it, or if they're actually going to do some like projection mapping like that, yeah. Like, I could see, like, maybe the windows have screens as well. Maybe that show the fire, but I just don't think the budget says that. Yes, it's the largest SDC investment, but I don't see them putting that much in there. It's just so unknown, and that's the kind of cool part about this, is we don't really know what it's going to be like until we ride it for the first time. So we really aren't going to really know. Like, we've seen some concept art, but like that's not going to tell us that much. My gosh, what is with RMC teasing the T-Rex and not actually doing anything with the T-Rex? That's my question. What's up with that? Are they done? No. No, they're still going. Okay. I'm just waiting for them to be done so we can unveil the car. Come on. Or are they done? I don't know. It froze again.
All the way from the Ozark Mountains. Thank you, folks.
Here we go.
Now, friends, as Silver Dollar City's fire chief, I'd like to thank all of you for coming out here today on this beautiful day here in Florida for the unveiling of our new pumper
wagon
we used to battle the blazes in the 1880s. Now, it's true what they say. The fire in the whole tale never gets old. It truly is an unforgettable story.
Why can I only hear this in my left ear?
Silver Dollar City nearly burned to the ground. Now, luckily, it was saved in the nick of time by the courageous...
Was it, though? It was not saved in the nick of time. It was burned to the ground.
...to put out the blaze. Now, I love this story as it clearly shows that the heroes of today...
I mean, you're kind of turning that story a little bit. I don't think this town was saved.
Here to reveal this new custom pumper wagon. Now, the very same vehicle that will carry these heroes
was burnt to the ground.
The flames when the new Fire in the Hole opens.
They may have put the fire out, but
next March 2024 in Branson, Missouri. So tell me, are you folks ready to see it?
They did say it's opening in March, so.
All right. Well, I'm going to need a little bit of help with.
Wow! Stop freezing.
Of Silver Dollar City to create this new pumper wagon. First up, Silver Dollar City's president, or the president of the Silver Dollar City Company, Silver Dollar City's mayor, and of course, my boss, Brad Thomas, as well, all the way from Idaho, the chief executive.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are really honored that you took time out of your IAPA afternoon to join us today. Actually, 11 years ago.
11 years ago, he's talking about Outlaw.
The first car of what would be a record-setting, golden ticket-winning Gary Slade ride called Outlaw Run.
Let's go.
In the Guinness Book of Records.
I don't know why it's still in the Guinness Book of World Records. It doesn't hold those records, so at least not anymore.
This one-of-a-kind vehicle for a one-of-a-kind indoor coaster. Now let's talk about Fire in the Hole.
This freezing of the live stream sucks.
In the 1880s, when the mining town that sat where Silver Dollar City is today actually burned all the way to the ground. This new indoor coaster will be a first of its kind and will take our guests on an incredible journey. This vehicle is custom designed.
I see the T-Rex in the background.
Part of that journey. And the sounds of their journey through that fiery night. Now, here's what I want you to understand. At Silver Dollar City, we love telling stories, and we...
Gosh dang it, what is with the quality of the stream? It keeps freezing.
Great experiences. As we look for the future, we look at
did go over 1,000
telling those
viewers.
Stories in highly innovative ways, using high-tech methods, but also remembering that our 1880s stories will always disguise the high-tech of today. Now, Darren and his team have...
Darren and his team, what?
And memories for our guests. And we also look for highly innovative companies like Rocky Mountain to partner and help us make those dreams go on into the future. Darren, thank you so much for all your team did to help us build Outlaw Run back 11 years ago, and thank you for making Fire in the Hole.
And thank you for everybody who's come out today to see this. It really is a historic day. It's hard for me to believe how far RMC has come in such a short time, and we couldn't do it with all the great team members that I'm so honored to represent. If you're not familiar with RMC, we are powered by some gritty crew members, and at our core is innovation. We've launched the first hybrid coaster, the first single rail.
Why does it keep freezing?
And we're hard at work at developing some new ride platforms.
Well, it could be because I'm
Today,
streaming
we're
at the
here
same
to talk
time.
about our work with Silver Dollar City and rolling out our first indoor roller coaster. And like all our projects, it really starts with a collaboration.
Is it doing it for anyone else, or is it just
And
me?
there's an immense amount of efforts that go into that, and I'm so thrilled to talk about some of the innovations like the onboard audio, the powered drive.
Power drive what?
With disabilities. Like many projects, the devil's in the details.
This is getting ridiculous.
Ride, but also is going to immerse riders in the experience of the story. Some of the great features that we've put in there. And you see how well this car represents the golden era, the fire pump wagon. I think you're going to be thrilled.
Is it time?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to...
Please don't freeze. Oh, come on.
Hold on the count of three. All right.
It's gonna freeze
Everybody
as soon
hear
as
that?
it
Here we go.
starts.
On the count of three, we're going to yell, fire in the hole! Y'all
Hurry up
ready?
before it freezes again.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Fire in the hole. Nice. Ah, no, don't play that music. Don't play that music. That gave me a copyright strike last time.
Mayor Brad and Mr. Darren will be available for questions shortly after they load in for their first ride and take a photo opportunity with some other executives with RMC and Silver Dollar City. Again, thank you all very much. Today, spark the heroes of tomorrow. Bye-bye, folks. Run, boys, run. Don't be so long.
Don't sing that. Yeah, there's the speakers right there. You can see them right here, these little black squares. Don't. I got a copyright strike on my music channel for that song, so I'm not gonna play it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it muted. I mean, it's not by your feet, but it's like right in front of you in the car, like facing towards you. Oh, I guess that's it. I guess that's all we get to see. Alright, I guess we'll get some higher quality pictures later when people start posting them, but... okay. Alright, back to our featured presentation. Back to where we were. We're probably going to get autosave here pretty soon. We just hit the 2-hour mark. No, it probably already autosaved, now that I think about it. So hopefully we are... During that, it autosaved. Okay. Let's go and push play. Anyways, that was fun. I can't wait to see like high quality photos of it though, because it's kind of hard to see in the blurry live stream. That's sweet. Alright, we got the pumper wagon reveal. Yay. For SDC, probably posted a photo fairly quickly. Honestly, I should look up real quick to see if they actually posted a photo of it. The big reveal. We'll post one in a minute, but... Alright. Let's continue here. They started playing that Fire in the Hole, the new Fire in the Hole theme. I was like, no, don't do that. I got copyrighted last time for that one. I was like, don't you dare. You trying to end my career. Yay! There it is. The rescue wagon. Fire on the mountain. Fire in the hole. Run, boys, run, don't play a wall. Fire in the mountain, fire in the hole. Bowlers coming in, it won't be long. Run, boys, run. Don't be slow. We're actually gonna copy the same booth over here. I think. We're gonna use the same booth. However, bigger footprint. But we're going to cover as much ground as possible here. Almost put that one there. Now it's doing that. You're doing that, okay. That awkward, I'm gonna be diagonal. You know, there's not a single piece that would make that make sense. Nothing. Fire in the mountain, be cold. Fire in the mountain, fire and ho. Why would you do that? Sticking with the larger pieces here, which is good. Should be on SDC on Sunday. Okay. Making progress. Just gotta work our way around these rounded sections. Thought about, since this is such a big pad, like a big, I was thinking about putting some theming elements on the outside of this. We could be building more in here, though, by the way, because quite a bit. You can see how the queue's going, but I thought I could probably fit some more theming elements, especially out here and everything. I think it's going to be this will be a successful addition. Just wait and see for yourself. Use some of the small pieces. Finish this. I think we had smaller pieces for this. That, well, that side is pretty much done. Been like moderately busy, but Sundays have been a little bit. What I think is kind of dumb with Hollywood Nights is, like, you have to be part of a coaster club, but you can bring people with you that aren't part of the coaster club. So, like, why? I think that's kind of silly. Obviously, it's not completely exclusive to people in Really? They announced that? So stupid. Why are they getting every like? What? That wasn't even in the original plans, was it? What coaster are they opening up with? It's gonna be one of those parks that just adds everything. It keeps add like one to two. Oh, it's not Six Flags. It's for another park. There's another park. There's another park that's not Six Flags going there. Okay. I still feel like it's gonna be one of those parks that just keeps adding coasters every single year, like freaking Energylandia. 1 to 2 coasters a year. Salty. Where's the mock extreme spinners, man? Why are parks not adding more of those? That's my question. Why aren't we adding more mock extreme spinners? Like, if I was a freaking park, I would be all over that. Obviously, it's very successful. The parks that it goes to, that they've gone to. Very successful. My voice is not quiet. What do you mean? My voice is mine. It's because my gain went down by like forever. My freaking. Sorry, I'm ranting. I'm angry. I'm ranting at parks being dumb. Medium one. Still gonna do the fencing too. I don't wanna do fencing. Fencing. Alright. We got that out of the way. It's August. I think we're on a decent pace. We just got to do fencing, some theming elements. I'm probably going to put like a planter here or something. That has like plants. Because people love plants. People love plants. Everyone loves plants. Or should I use like these pebbles? Make it to where it's very easy to put these in without having to make it a problem. Yeah, those look nice. Isn't there like a archway or some sort of path cover that's like a... Let's go by scenery theme. We're gonna go sci-fi. This guy. This canopy. I was thinking about using this guy. In some spots. Or at least in the entrance port. Like, make like a little entrance portal for it. The entrance can have like this going for it. I was thinking about just putting a few of these throughout the queue line. Would a continuous one be possible? Kind of. As long as you don't turn it too much. You can kind of make it work. Could change the colors too, but I kind of like the colors that it has, so. Yay, theming. The entire time you're waiting in this queue, that's all you're gonna listen to is that. Yeah, this is so empty right here. I just gotta put something in here. Right, we gotta put like a spaceship or something. Let's go ahead and get this testing so I kind of know how far out those arms are gonna go, so I know everything clear. Gosh, I didn't realize they rotate like that too. Okay. So about right there. I mean, basically we'd be good. Does it spin too? I don't think it does. Mostly out here would be fine, but... what do we have at our disposal, though? Mutthead. Mudfoot. Creepy eye. The cannons. Oh gosh, that's huge. Spaceship wing. Spaceship hole. Not entirely sure how this spaceship does get put together, but we're just gonna make some futuristic looking stuff and call it good. Should we put a cannon over here too? Just get rid of this. Orbit cannon. Theming. Does that orbit around? Yeah, it does. Well, that actually moves too. Probably make this only go off every like 30 seconds or so. What else we got here? A big archway here for that you could place right here. Get rid of that one. Or should we make this the entrance? Or do we have enough room to make it? If we did, we'd probably have to put it like right here. And then we could put the entrance sign there and stuff. Does that have enough clearance right there? I think it's good, but we'll note. Looked like it was good. Push forward just a little bit, just in case, because it might go sideways a few times. I'll relocate this tree over a little bit. What's the Q scenery rating? It's already at 100. Let's go. It's a canon event. Ha ha. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, we're gonna start on our fencing here now. Now that's space themed. Bum bum ba-dum. Around here. Welcome back. Bum, 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 bum. A lot of space noises. Bum. Bum bum ba-dum. Alright. See a couple boo-boos there. A couple of mistakes, but that's okay. We will fix it like a professional by just like covering it up. With like flowers or something, I don't know. Plants. Plants are good. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-dun. Alright. Alright. Yo. I'll go over here. Because we still got some fencing to do. Because we ain't done yet. This ride is gonna be out of this world. If you know what I mean. Best CEO award. I don't want to do too many awards because I have to make all those physical awards and for the toolkits too, so even though I got a template, it still take me a while. Which, honestly, I should probably start the voting now. That way I can get a head start on making those awards once they close, so we can actually get the voting going soon, because probably open up voting pretty soon, since it is already June and the awards, and we obviously announce them towards late to the end of the season. But that will give people, that'll give everybody like maybe all the voters at least a few weeks to vote. So leadership award is tight. Yay, Raelians. Do this one more section over here. One Valley Park has announced 2 new attractions for next season. 2 new out of this world flat rides. You have 100%. Yes, you do. The old timber flip. The old timber flip. I kind of want to keep flipping the name just to have half of it still there. Well, let's see. Space flip. I don't know. Timberwood announcement and timber and ooh. Cosmo. That works. Cosmo flip and and Spaceship. Ship of battle. Space flight. We'll just do space flight. I think simple to the point. We announced space flight and Cosmo Flip. Okay. Actually, before we sync it in, set advertising. Yes. Had it for a second. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna put one down mostly because I want to stuff going here. Archway. You have anything kind of smaller? We could use the panels again. From the sci-fi theme. This would actually work. Bruh. Alright, how do you not snap to that? Close enough. Use colors that aren't as bright. Might give this one a 5. It is pretty crazy. Not gonna lie. We have an official name for the coaster over. I thought it was Polar. I thought Polar Coaster was the term for 500 foot. Exo Coaster? type of coaster. This is where I was, what they're gonna use for the classification over 500, but whatevs. I know it never got built, but like that's what I thought it was gonna be called, because they had to make that classification because it was going to be built. It never did, but I thought that's what they settled on for that classification of coaster. Say hello to the Cosmo Flip. Fit. No, not the autosave. Ah! Could have waited 2 more seconds. Blah. Why must you treat me like this? Why would it need over the shoulder? Over the shoulder's on its way out, Silas. Like, I'm serious. Like, no one really uses over the shoulder restraints anymore when it comes to like modern coasters. I mean, I don't even think it has any inversions or anything, so lap bar is just fine. Why would it need over the shoulder restraints? We're getting close. It's October 11th. Well, the concepts were completely unrealistic and made no sense. Fantastic news, but honestly, when are we gonna go out there and ride that? Like, at what point would we even be able to? Autosaves in this park are Too much. Just saying. Come on, autosave. Darn it. There it is, it trying to crash the game. Would you like to end the game now? No, because it's going to respond the second I click no. See? Told you. Told you it was going to respond. Gonna start removing some of the construction walls while we get closer to opening. I think we repurposed this spot pretty well. That's some pretty sick trains. That coaster's gonna have a lot of downtime. There's no way it doesn't. I'm just saying. There's no way that coaster doesn't have a lot of downtime. But hey, Intamin likes taking those risks, so I hope it works out though. As long as it works out for him, I'm all for it. When is there like a set date or year when that park's supposed to open? Like 2025, 2026, maybe? So I'm surprised they showed off the train so early. Nice. These rides are pretty much ready to open. And we got some new rides for the park. repurposed it, and the rides that we removed before are back in service now, just in new locations and new themes. Now we got Cosmo Flip, which used to be Timber Flip, just repurposed into a new location. So.
Anything that may come off during the ride. Once you find your seat,
Hey, it's me.
go ahead and pull down your restraint and enjoy your ride on Forbidden Timbers.
Forbidden Timbers. Alright, we're gonna fast forward to where we can open. Gotta do that. Look how that's real time. Look how fast those go. Dumb. And March 1st. We are now officially open. Alright, we should probably go into staff, work rosters, and see what we got here. Where's Star Rush? We're gonna add it to this one. Like so. I'm gonna just add another maintenance guy who will have the Star Rush work roster. A little extra so he is happy. And Lance Snell. Sea cow movement, really? No. Alright, we're gonna save the park here. It's so big now. Look how crazy huge this park is now. Year 57. Go ahead and do a manual save. Like, just look how massive it is. We got 10 coasters. Could you think about it? The freaking coaster lineup for this park is absolutely stupid. Absolutely ridiculous. Still needs a giga. We got a hyper. They're basically the same except one's taller. Gigas and hypers are so similar though. Wonder how many rides and attractions we have in here. Takes so long to save. I know that didn't stop them, but is it the best fit? Because it's already similar to a B&M Hyper. If you put a B&M Giga, it's very similar still. This coaster lineup is already freaking stacked. We got a B&M Hyper, a B&M Dive, a classic Woody, out and back Woody. We've got a Gravity Group Woody. We've got an RMC iBox, RMC Hybrid. We got Intamin Blitz. We got a B&M Floorless. We've got a Vekoma Family Invert. We've got a Mock Rides Family Spinner. We've got I'd imagine it'd be probably like Zamperla, the small coaster. I can't remember what manufacturer I had that as, but could be Gerstlauer too. I think it was Gerstlauer. Make it even more stacked. I think we only have one launch coaster. Lightning Chasers is the only launch coaster we have in this park. There it is. Resume. Now we can do whatever we want. I got it saved. Strata. Top Thrill 3. Where am I gonna find space for this? I know I got a little space off to the right here, but there's no paths that can lead back here. I would have to be really creative with my pathways, because like there's no way to get a pathway back here really efficiently. It would be really tough. Unless I built off of the exit of Liberty Spin, which would not really make sense. You'd have to go up this exit just to get to this area. That'd be the easiest way to do it, but wouldn't make too much sense. I know you want to ride Lightning Chaser. I don't know, you could figure something out. Unless we removed an attraction that would open up that area up, but I think that would have to be a coaster, though. If we did that. It wasn't broken, honestly, really. It probably is going to have a lot more downtime now because of you. Since we have no trim brakes now. Look, no trims. Oh my gosh. Is it even open? No, it's just testing. It was closed for renovations. Because of large protests. This ride's gonna kill somebody now. I love how Stormbreaker is technically still in the park, it's just not running, basically. Like, this is considered our coaster in the park. It even has, I think it even has the classic status. Oh, no, it doesn't, because it's not complete. Stormbreaker's old, corkscrew. New, cinematic video for it. The excitement rating go up on it? I don't know what it was before. Still greens across the board. I think it was greens across the board before too, so. Max speed of 68 miles an hour, track length of 5,080 feet. Biggest drop of 140 feet. A long ride. 5,080 feet of track. Pretty long. I think our longest coaster is Forbidden Timbers, though. At 5,726 feet. 62 miles an hour.
Once you find your seat.
Forbidden Timbers. Of course, we have Star Rush and Iron Rider. At a first guess, how many coasters are in this park? Without even counting. What's your guys' guess? Answer might surprise you because it's a lot less than I think it is. It's still a pretty good number, though. 12. 11. Y'all are close, but not quite. It's 10. Believe it or not. Because let's count them. We got 1 right here with Star Rush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 coasters. It looks like when you're just looking at it, it looks like it's like 20. Let's see, how many inverting coasters to non-inverting do we have? We have inverting, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it just 4? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's split 5 and 5. I'm perfect. The dark ride is not a coaster, it's just a tracked ride. Because it's a shooting dark ride. So it is not a coaster. Because it's a shooting dark ride. Let's see how the new rides are doing after a moment here. I'm not paying this much. Thanks. We haven't had anybody on this one. Okay, let's drop down to $8. I think people are thinking it's too expensive. What about over here? It's getting people. Not a ton, but it's getting people. People are saying it's too expensive. They went in. The first ones to go in. We'll go down to $4. I mean, that's already too cheap, but... Okay, it is getting a little bit of a line. Finally got people coming in. Anyways, if I was to expand the park out over here to this side, I would have to probably remove something to get over there. And I would probably have to remove... Because I could do a winding path that goes down this direction. And the easiest way would be either to relocate or move the Voyager... Mighty Voyager again. I've already relocated it once. But that would clear a clear path that could go back this way and lead back into over here. That would be about the only... I feel like that'd be the best way. Or just flat out remove it. Or put it in storage again. But it's already been moved once. It's been twice. I mean, it's not very popular anyways, so, like... rename it the Burnt Banana. But if I was to expand, that's probably what we would do, and... If we were to get a Giga, it would probably be on the edge over here. That would be like, maybe like with an L-shaped layout. Maybe come, probably have the entrance or something right over here. And it would go up this way, around here. Maybe have some sort of turnaround somewhere over here. and then come back this way, maybe a little spaghetti bowl section, and then it would be done right there. So that's kind of like how I would think of it. And this little pathway would basically just lead to this one ride, and then you would have like a... It would basically fill in the rest of the map. Or you could do a strata. There's enough space here to do like a large strata coaster. I mean, you could go around the parking lot too, I guess, but if you wanted to face it this way. But I don't know. And how many rides do we have in here? Management. Attractions and shops. These are all the rides in the park. What's broken down? Oh gosh, America Express, Baldo, Balloons, and USA. What's USA? Oh, I never renamed it. I'm getting really bad at this. Of course, it doesn't matter because I haven't got it saved. It's not gonna save. I gotta remember to change that again. Alright, let's start accounting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. We do have some fake rides too, I can count. 33, 34, 34. So 34 total rides. if you count the non-functioning rides too. 34. It's quite a bit. Especially for playing a coaster park. But, alright, I think I'm going to leave this here. I got a few errands to run before the day goes by, so... And I'll come back. I'll probably edit it when I get home, so... Hope you guys enjoyed. If you're watching this live, thank you, Coaster Gnome and Silas. I think you're the only two here, but I think you're the only members slash moderators in here. So... I'm hoping to do more membership stuff very, very soon. So, whether it be just like early access to videos and stuff like that. So, oh, Six Flags good deals on RCDB. Actually, just wow, under construction, opening blank. Seen it. I haven't seen... Have I seen this concept art? I'm not sure if I have. Is this... That's new. Some of it's newer, I think. The Grand Exposition. Is it going to have a Grand Expo coaster, though? Alright, well, I'm going to head out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I hope you guys have a great day and cooler tomorrow. And I'll see you guys next time. So, thanks so much for watching. And goodbye.